Hi there, and welcome to the Cult of Cinema. Gotta try and put this so that there's not too much light coming in the background. Not usually used to doing so many of these so early. So this is 3 live videos in 3 days. Didn't expect that. But anytime there's an unboxing to do, I'm here. I'm here to do the unboxings live and right here on the on the channel. So hopefully we'll get some people to come in and join us. And they'll notice that we are here live right now. So I'm going to set it up so that I can see your messages on the screen. Which hopefully will be a a cool one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. So if you're watching right now, and apparently 5 of you are, hey there, Griff. Perfect. So what I have to do is what I always have to do. Get the damn chat box working, right? Hey there, Trauma. Right. And try and figure out why my chat box. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. I swear, the chat thing drive my throat. Well, hey there, Antoine. First off, before I start the video, the one thing that I would like to say, and I just put that out there right now, which I think is kind of a something that is pretty super cool, actually. But hey there, Mark. Hey, CR. Today, Screencast started their podcast again, and not only do they have basically the audio podcast, but they have one on YouTube here as well. So congratulations to Michael and Sean and Steph and Brad for bringing back their much missed podcast of Screencast. If you haven't checked it out, you really should. They do some great stuff. Steph has been a friend of the channel for a long period of time. I haven't seen her in a while. She's been a very busy girl. Very busy now. But that's how I managed to meet my good friend Brian from Just a Disc and Pure Cinema Podcast in the first place. You just got your Forgotten Jelly Volume 2 and 3? Nice, Jim. I'm glad you got them. I know you're a little worried there. So, Mark, what happened was this. As you guys know, and I've been asked several times over the last couple weeks, am I getting the Forgotten Jelly set? Did I order any of the Vinegar Syndrome stuff? And I said, this month is the month that my birthday is, March 31st. And because I was getting a lot of book-oriented things for my birthday, I was pretty sure that I wasn't getting anything Vinegar Syndrome related for my birthday. So imagine my surprise when the postman knocked on the door and I went to answer it, and this was in the mail. So yeah. So I went upstairs, I showed this to my better half, and I'm like, and she's like, damn, that was supposed to be a surprise. So usually sometime around once a week I get one present. That's the way we do it right here. Is so basically we do it the birthday month, and you get one present a week until your birthday. Happy belated birthday, Mark. Because my birthday's at the end of the month, so it kind of makes sense. So this week it is Vinegar Syndrome. It is a Vincent box, so I have peeked, but let's open it up now because I haven't really got to look into it. Okay, so I was wondering when this is going to come. The first thing that came is and I'm sure many of you guys got this already, the Beastmaster replacement disc. So cool that I got that. But the big stuff is right here. You guys can see kind of what this is already. I got to be careful with one of these, though. One of these has, she is an amazing woman, has some nudity on the cover. Oh, that is cool, man. That's cool, Matt. Sounds like your wife's awesome, too. So I had to be very careful. So first up is the Umberto Lenzi Classic Sleeves Fest. Yep. And that is Hitcher in the Dark. For those that had this, they know why I'm hiding this here little part, because there's surprisingly nudity on the cover, which you don't normally get on Vinegar Cinema Release, actually. Even their adult features don't have nudity in the front or back. So, and I like the fact that this is the alternate artwork that they're showing. So we'll open these up now. It's great artwork, man. They do some great stuff. I initially, when I saw the announcement for this one here, Hitcher in the Dark, I was underwhelmed by the slipcover, and I didn't see how it was going to work, or if it was going to capture like the sleazy aspect of the film. It almost looked too fancy for the film. But you know what? This is real. It's one of those when you get the cover in person. Oh yeah, it looks good. I'm sure that the alternate artwork is going to be the artwork on the slipcover. So, oh no, it's not actually. Do you get a third artwork? Wow. I can't show it to you because there's nudity on it. But I can, man. I will get demonetized. And considering the donation level and like super chat level that I'm getting here recently, Michael, I can't afford to get demonetized. What happened because of demonetization, or because of like lack of like stuff this week? This week I had to wait till Thursday, tomorrow, to buy headache medication. That's why. so I can't. But it is Hitcher in the Dark, Umberto Lenzi. Let's see what's on this one, because I never really looked actually. So it is. Oh, nice. Okay, commentary track with Sam Deegan and Kat Ellinger. So that's money, baby, right there. Archival video interview with the writer-director Umberto Lenzi. Well, unless it's... that always gets me. So, with the artwork... But you get, like, donations and stuff. I have problems with that lately. With an archival interview, the guy's, like, passed on. So... Unless they're using a Ouija board, it's got to be archival. It's got to be archival. Is that horrible to say? Does that sound crass? Is there artwork on the inside of this? Oh no, okay, so it's on the inside and outside. Okay, it's different. Do they always do that? I've never noticed that before. All right, number one. There's been so many unboxings of these things recently, so I know a lot of people have seen it, but everybody gives their own take on it, right? Okay, this is what I'm excited about. A lot of people weren't. I'm actually very excited about this one. I had like this cheap jack copy of this film. Like, I got it at what was it? Like at one of those places, and they had like just the like movies, but they're like really like kind of almost, they're not like bootlegs, but they're like really crappy quality, and you can usually buy them for like $2 or $3. So to upgrade this one, oh yes, I was so happy. So this is The Fear. Now there are two of these. I am really hoping that they put out the second one as well, because I really did like the second one. And again, we got the artwork already out there. Does that mean we're going to get another artwork? Oh, thanks a lot. Well, I will be. Hopefully next week. Not sure if it's gonna be next week or the week after. But each one of the box sets has three Blu-rays in it. For the if you're talking about the Forgotten Jolly sets. There was a unknown box set that was coming out in July from Vinegar Syndrome, but it's been put on hiatus for now. So the regional box set's still coming, but the one that was coming in July, The Dame is one of my favorite episodes of that era, is definitely one to look into. So we got this is the original artwork. This is what people normally see if they bought this on VHS. And I'm going to guess this time it is the alternate artwork, basically. So, but if you buy Hit You in the Dark, you're getting like a third artwork. And that is really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that again, didn't I? All right. If you're in here you're one of the 25 people that are in here watching right now, and you have yet to hit the like button. Every time you hit the like button, it puts a shot of like happiness and adrenaline into your body. So important to do. Anyway, I'm excited with this one. A lot of people don't like this. I like it a lot. But the one I'm most excited about, the one that's really got me, because I have yet to be let down by these. So this is Forgotten Jolly Volume 3. For those that don't know, I love Forgotten Jolly sets. I love Giallo films. Look at the artwork on this. She kind of looks like Stephanie Beacham. She's not, but she does look a bit like Stephanie Beacham. God, even on the bottom. All right, so let's see how they do it this time. Oh, nice. Okay, so the work they're putting into these sets, it's insane. It's utterly insane. So let's look at the three films that these cassettes, these sets are comprised of. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my God. I will get this out. I won't go back to Valley talk. I promise. So first up is Armando Crispino's Autopsy. Probably the most popular or known out of all three of these films. So that's kind of a cool. I should have brought over a knife. I really should have. I got my Color Cinema saber downstairs. Come on, is there something sharper I can use? I don't know. Okay, there we go. I'm going to wait until they have. Thank you, Ashen, man. See? Take after Ashen, guys, and actually know that for the price of a small cup of coffee at your local Starbucks, you can support this channel. All right, let's see what the artwork's like on here. So, Autopsy. Oh, I love the alternate artwork. Yeah, I think I like the alternate artwork more. What do you guys think? Isn't that cool? It's very punk. I like that. For the one person that hit the dislike button, your day's gonna suck. Because you're a horrible person. Although my channel is primarily positive, if you hit me with negativity, I will hit you back. Oh, the alt art is incredible. So what we got on here, by the way, is a 2K restoration from the 35 OCN, both English and Italian language dub soundtracks, archival theatrical introduction with Armando Crispino, editing and rhythm, and an interview with editor Danielle Alabiso, the Autopsy Papers interview with Francesco Crispiano, film historian and son of director Armando Crispiano, Black Hole Sun, a featurette on the career of director Armando Crispiano. Nice. I wonder how long that one is. Original theatrical trailers, alternate Italian titles and credits, RISP cover, newly translated English subtitles. This one, of course, has Mimsy Farmer, Ray Lovelock, Barry Primus. I really love seeing Ray Lovelock and Mimsy Farmer in films, so there you go. That's it. I do actually have the 7 like Giallo Black Gloves there, so I could do that. I could do that. Hey, there's Cinematic Collector. One of these days we'll find them and we'll hunt them down, like a Frankenstein Universal mob. Because you want to be like a Universal mob. You don't want to be like a modern day like Halloween 4 mob, because they screw up and I didn't end up getting shot. It was a Halloween 4 mob. How sad is your life if you come in and just like something? Come on. How sad? I'll tell you how sad. Do I know? Yes, because I know YouTube. That's us slaving at the gods of the algorithms, guys. So the next one here we're looking at. Hey there, Zombie. Welcome, man. Well, I thought I was waiting. If you weren't here at the beginning of the video, my better half actually kind of surprised me with this one. So we got Murder Mansion. Let's look at the alternate artwork to see how it is. It's cool. Actually, it's really cool, but I still like this artwork better. But alternate artwork is, oh man, this is cool. This may be their best month for alternate artwork, well, their best set, basically, for alternate artwork. Definitely their best set for alternate artwork. We'll see how like Crazy Hours of Murder goes for alt art. So on this one here, we got 4K scan from the OCN. I'm excited about that. Original Spanish language soundtrack with new English translation as well as the English language dubs. Italian dub is not translated. What does that mean? Newly translated English subtitles. I get that. Okay, I'm confused. So it says that the Italian dub is not translated. What does that mean? I so wish it would end in June, man. I pray for that, but I do not think so. You watched Autopsy? Did you like it? Oh. Okay. I'll be upset if there's no subtitles. I do not want to watch it with like English language. I don't like that. I know some people say they like it and they prefer it. This is Vinegar Syndrome, not Code Red. I'll check tonight. I'll let you guys know anyway. If anybody already knows, you can let me know. But if not, the next time I do a video, I will let you know. By the way, do not forget that tomorrow is the Mondo Macabre pre-sale at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. here in Atlantic, Canada. I think, which is 12:30 for my dad. Dad, if you're listening, when I said 1 p.m., that was like 1 p.m. my time, so that's gonna be 12:30 your time. But I'll make sure that you know anyway. So we got the an interview with Giuseppe Colombo on this one. Crazy Memories of an Actor. Reverse Recover Art, which we're going to check out in a second. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen this. Again, 3 for 3. Great, cool artwork on the inside. This has been like an impressive month with like features, and like Autopsy is stacked with features. Like every one of them has features on it. I would have liked there to have been more commentaries for the other two. Did any of these have a commentary? Yeah. No, I don't think we did. Actually, we didn't get a commentary on this volume, so that is a bit disappointing. But you know, what can I say? Like they're putting out 3 like forgotten jellies that have some great stuff on it. See, you have to admit, Matt, I did try and tell you when it came to these sets, like how sexy they are. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to find one for like a good price online down the road. It's like this, so they're gonna go like this, yeah. So here is Volume 3 in the Forgotten Jelly set. What a good month for Vinegar Syndrome. February, 3 titles in total. Well, really, it's 5. That is the Gold Rush t-shirt. Good eye, Alan. So we got the Forgotten Jelly set with Autopsy, Murder Mansion, and Crazy Czars of Murder. We have the Umberto Lenzi Sleaze Fest, Hitcher in the Dark, and the 1990s indie slasher film Fear. The Fear. And of course my replacement disc for Beastmaster, which I haven't got to dive into yet. So I'm glad I got the replacement disc before I actually got to watch Beastmaster. Exactly. They'll be fun. Like the first one is like even just having them like the way they are, because there's no features missing. But the Italian and English dub is not complete. Watch the English dub in some parts where the Italian subs flipped over and watch. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you, Ringo. I wasn't sure. So the next box set is the thanks for mentioning that. So their next box set is a regional horror box set called Homegrown Horrors. So thank you, Joseph, for reminding me to say that. That's coming out, I think, in April. The July box set has been pushed back, so they'll be switching some stuff up around during that period of time. But as far as I know, the Homegrown Horrors box set is set to go. But yeah, I thought I would get 2 live videos and unboxings done. So I did not see this coming. Yeah, with the Beastmaster, the Blu-ray. So this is the replacement disc. People are getting replacements for these, by the way. It's which disc is it? So this is the Blu-ray disc 2. Now, not everybody had issues, but some people had issues with this one here. I'm not quite sure what the issues were. I think it was like it stopped or something like that. So check your disc just to be sure. But they were, when people were doing like new orders, they're checking to see if they had Beastmaster, if they bought Beastmaster, and they're sending them like a replacement disc. So for a Blu-ray disc too, but only that one had issues. Oh, I'm 4K. Kino's March Madness sale started early. Oh man, there's another sale? So for those that don't know, tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is the Mono Macabre pre-order. Tomorrow is when Indicator has their sale. So put your coppers aside because freeze around the 5-minute mark. Thanks, Griff. I knew it was something like that. That's what I got you guys here for. You guys are awesome. But yeah, like, let me just see. I'm gonna check the see if I can find the Kino website here. So I'm gonna go to Twitter, which because Kino usually you can find their sale links on Twitter. Are you serious? $622? I hope you're making good Screen Rant money, dude. Because if I did that, my spouse would kill me. Paramount Plus just got Perry Mason. Well, Paramount Plus is different here in Canada, but if we got in Canada, that's fantastic. There we go. So, you ready to look at some Kino stuff? Actually, most of the time, Michael, when I do a card up, it ends up looking like that. It doesn't end up ending like that, but it ends up looking like that at the beginning. When me and my better half look at sales together, especially, they get huge. Like the Criterion and Kino sales were the ones that she like really likes. Dirk, what you missed was an unboxing, man. By the way, this is one sexy set. Sorry to hear that, Judith. Remember, if it's meant to be, dude, it's meant to be. I know that sucks right now. That doesn't help right now. But in the long run, you'll find the right person. You're young. This is coming from somebody, that has always been in relationships. I'm weird that way, though. But so are you. That's a late bloomer. All right. Well, Dirk, there's a Kino sale. Yes, another sale. So let's look at the Kino page. Why not? Why not? Here we go. So it looks like we got around 10 pages for the March Madness sale. Let's see if anything's really fantastically priced. If I have some of these here that I can recommend. So we got looks like the early 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, 3 Bad Men, 36th Precinct, 4D Man. That's a fun one. Here's one that I can recommend. It's different. It's definitely well, you said you're younger. Or I'm psychic. I could be psychic. So, 8 Million Ways to Die is one that I can recommend. If you've ever seen the movie Walk Among the Tombstones with Liam Neeson, that's a sequel to this film. Took a long time to get the sequel, but here it is. This is by Al Hashby. Again, great cast in this movie. Really different, kind of experimental, unique little film. I really like this one though. In this one, Jeff Bridges is playing the part that Liam Neeson would go on to play. We have Rosanna Arquette as the bad guy. We got Andy Garcia, who's really good in this, by the way. The Adventures of Matt Scudder, who there's a series of books about. The final film credit for Hal Ashby, and he had some issues with some stuff that was done here, by the way. Screenplay by Oliver Stone and R. Lance Hill, under the pseudonym David Lee Henry, and of course, as we know, based on one of the Lawrence Block Matt Scudder novels. I'll try to pick one movie. I'll mention all the titles, but as we go through, I'll try to pick like one thing. I love WandaVision. One title from each line. So if you're a fan of the spaghetti western, then Yul Brynner's Adios Sabata's there. Barbara Stanwyck and All I Desire. I love anything Barbara Stanwyck. All Night Long with Gene Hackman and Barbara Streisand. The All Nighter. Ambush Bay. I do own that one. And Hope to Die. So for this line, I am going to go with, I know, controversial choice, but I'm going to go with Susanna Hoffs in The All Nighter. So Susanna Hoffs, of course, is from the Bangles. Her mother is a director. She works in films. And of course, this has a really cool cast. Looks like we got a commentary on this one as well. We got two commentaries in this one. Susanna Hoffs is in this one. Dee Pfeiffer's in this one. Joan Cusack is in this one. Michael Ontkeen. There's an actor in this one that you'll know. Hey there, Vince. This one is right now what, 50% off, so $12.49. Not too bad. I like the $9.99 sales. Like you can like go through these and you'll find like ones for those prices. So we get to the third row. It's And Soon the Darkness, Anna Lucasta, The Annihilators, Another Stakeout, The Ant and the Aardvark, and Burt Lancaster in Apache. This is a really hard one. I like Pamela Franklin. Eartha Kitt. Oh wait, this is the one. Rachel. I think this is the one Rachel mentioned. It is. So, being a huge Eartha Kitt fan and liking Sammy Davis Jr., this is a recommendation for this one. And you should get some really good music in this one as well. Anything with like Eartha Kitt and Sammy Davis Jr. All right, we're down to the next line, and we got here the Appaloosa, Arabian Nights. So this is gonna be a harder one. The Art of Love, The Asphyx, which is one from the Redemption line. Attack with Jack Palance. That's a good movie. But yeah, easy choice here. Cannibal Apocalypse, did you really? It's the Audie Murphy collection with 3 films: The Duel at Silver Creek, Ride a Crooked Trail, No Name on the Bullet. You can't go wrong with Audie Murphy. Not only was he like a really cool Western star, but he was like legit hero and a serious. Unlike some people, like the Duke, he was a real tough guy. I was gonna piss some people off, but it's true. Looks like you got commentaries on all 3 of these films here, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm a commentary guy, so always a good thing to have. Bloody hell, what the hell's going on here? Let's go to page 2. So we got Avanti, Baby Blood, Baby Secret of the Lost Legend, Bad Company, Bad Manners, and The Balcony. What do I choose on this one? Avanti's really good. Actually, no, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna choose Baby Blood, Evil Within. That's gonna be my choice for this one. A Gorehound's Delight. So this is a French horror film. It's time to feed the baby. So we get a commentary with Lee Gambon and Jarrett Gahan, and so includes both French and English audio. So if you like the gory, like horror stuff, well, you know you're getting it there. All right. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard one. So we got the Barbara Stanwyck collection, Battle of the Sexes with Peter Sellers, a good movie. Battleship Potemkin, A Bay of Blood, Mare Bava, Cornell Wilds, and Beach Red, and followed up with Beachhead. Again, I got to go with the box set. Because we got here Interns Can't Take Money, The Great Man's Lady, The Bride Wore Boots. Barbara Stanwyck is just like classic and pretty much everything that she does. Do we get commentaries on these as well? So we got commentaries on Interns Can't Take the Money and The Great Man's Lady. So looking forward to that's a cool one. Baby Blood is crazy. That's why I chose it, man. Hey there, Jason. There's a Kino sale too, man. Just when you thought you could save all your money for the Indicator sale and the Mondo Macabre pre-order, more temptation comes. Or maybe you're not tempted. We'll see. So next up is Bed Sitting Room, The Bedroom Window. I actually like that movie. Beware the Blob, Beyond Therapy, Big Business, and The Bigamist. Oh, crap. Although I really do like The Bedroom Window, I'm going to give this one to Beware the Blob, because it is such a uniquely weird film with such a great cast. Look at that cast there. We got Robert Walker Jr., Godfrey Cambridge, Burgess Meredith, Garrett Graham, Sid Haig, Carol Lindley, Dick Van Patten, Cindy Williams. That's just a few of the people that are in Beware the Blob, and it is an insane movie that has very little to do with the script. And she's got the cartoon, The Furies. The Furies is such a great movie. I haven't seen it here, man, but we'll check. So, next line, we got Billy Bathgate, Billy Liar, Billy the Kid versus Dracula, Bird of Paradise, The Birth of a Nation, and The Birthday Party. Easy pick for me on this one here is, I love Beyond Therapy too. It's just, what I'm trying to do, Dirk, is just choose one from each line. Let's just say I have a supply of money where I could just pick one from each. I can't pick any, but still. I'm definitely going with Billy the Kid versus Dracula. How can you not want a movie that's called exactly the film Chair Shot? I love the way you said that. Billy the Kid versus Dracula. You got Dracula. You got John Carradine. You got Billy the Kid. Everybody's happy. And you got an auto commentary with Lee Gambon and John Harrison. That's it on page 3. All right. And they're going to keep making it harder and harder for me. So here goes. We got Bitter Moon. We have The Black Gestapo, Black Moon Rising, the classic Black Sabbath, apparently 2 versions of Black Sabbath, and we got Tor Johnson in The Black Sleep. Oh, crap, this is a hard one. I normally say Black Sabbath, but I because that's, it's definitely the best. What's the difference with these? Okay, so there's the Black Sabbath Italian language edition, which is like the original cut of Black Sabbath. There's the Black Sabbath, the AIP edition. So apparently you have to buy 2 different editions of Black Sabbath in order to get the full one that I got from Arrow Video back in the day. Interesting, but I guess at $9.99 you could buy them both and get like the ultimate Black Sabbath set. So we'll go with Black Sabbath, Italian language cut, puts them in the correct order, and has the right score for the film. Just orders our limits. Exactly, Michael. And though it's good to have both, I mean, like, my dad would have grown up probably seeing the AIP cuts in the theater because, he would have been around the age to see it. Blackman Rise is fun. Indicator sales tomorrow. There's too many sales. There's just too many sales. All right, Michael Caine in The Black Windmill. Blame It on the Bellboy. Blaze. Rock Hudson and Claudia Cardinal in Blindfold. The Blue Racer. And Bluebeard's Eighth Wife, which is fun, but I gotta go. I love Michael Caine. So here we go. We get to see like Michael Caine wearing glasses. Hero wearing glasses. You didn't see that back then. Not joking. You really didn't. Great little one. New commentary with Mike Siegel on here. Fantastic cast, including the great John Vernon. John Vernon just makes everything better. Scores a big sticking point. You mean with the different versions of the film? Well, we're slightly younger, Michael. Well, I'm younger. Well, I'm older than you, but you're still. I'm still too young to probably have seen, to have known about them like in the way that my dad would, and that the AIP thing would have been for him at the time. So I guess a bit of nostalgia. So it's good having both. Okay, so next up is I know which one my better half would choose here, and I know which one I'm going to choose too. So we have Bob. I was pronounced Le Flambe. Bob the Gambler. We have Billy Joe and the Outlaw. Ooh. Bodies Rest in Motion. I love Tim Roth. We got Bombshell. The Hedy Lamarr Story. Dana Andrews' Boomerang. Love that film too, by the way. Great film. And The Bounty. Now, what makes this hard is because I know that Bobby Joe and the Outlaw is the only one where you're going to get to see Linda Carter nude. Well, topless at least. Yeah, that's Linda Carter's one topless film. I hit you up the link just a second ago. So many buttons to press. Don't go through. I know, but Linda Carter, man. Linda Carter. It's so hard. I don't know. Bob the Gambler's really good too. John Pierre Melville. Yeah, I gotta go. With John Pierre Melville. It was hard. But we got a commentary Nick Pinkerton on here. This is a really good film, by the way. This is like a really good film. So if you like Rafifi, you like films like that, you're gonna love this film. Oh, not a problem, man. I should have put it in there before, so thanks for reminding me. So this is Bob Le Flambe, or I pronounced that horribly, or Bob the Gambler. And here I will read you the description. And it's a 4K restoration, by the way, from John Pierre Melville, the legendary director of La Delos. So we'll go with that. La Samurai, Army of Shadows. So first with wry humor. Bob the Gambler melds the toughness of American gangster films with the Gaelic sophistication to lay the roadmap for the French New Wave. As the neon is extinguished for another dawn, an ancient gambler navigates the treacherous worlds of pimps, moneymen, naive associates while plotting one last score, the heist of the Deval Casino. The underworld comedy of manners possesses all the formidable beauty, finesse, and treacherous allure of green BS. It's a good movie. We'll just go with that. So let's not make this into a Aaron Kent speak French very well video. All right, so next up we have a fantastic film with Breakheart Pass. We have Brick here, Brief Encounter with the beautiful Sophia Loren, Bright Angel, Britannia Hospital, and Broken Arrow. All of those are fantastic, but for me on this line right here, we are gonna go with Alistair MacLean's Breakheart Pass. I read a lot of Alistair MacLean books when I was younger. I love Charles Bronson, and this is kind of an action-filled film that I really enjoy. Good, Bad, and the Ugly's out of stock already, and at $9.99, you can't pass it up. We got Ben Johnson, Richard Crenna, Charles Durning, Charles Bronson. This one here is just such a cool film. And if you've never seen it, I definitely recommend it. Hey, Theater Dungeon Studios, there's a Kino sale. Let's get to the next page. So you guys like the idea of like going in and like choosing one out of the line just for fun? Hopefully you do. Let me know if you don't though. All right, so we got here on this line we got Buccaneers Girl with Yvonne DiCarlo from, of course, Monsters fame. We have Burn Witch Burn, which is a fantastic little film. Burnt Offerings, another great film. That's a Dan Curtis one. Buster Keaton, The Shorts Collection. Oh, why do you have to make this so hard for me? Alan Bates in Butley, and Cabin Boy. So normally it will be a three-way tie between Burn Witch Burn, Burn Offerings, and the Buster Keaton shorts. But if I have to choose one, then let's go with the Buster Keaton shorts. Let's do that. Incredible stuff. Love Buster Keaton. If you're a fan of Jackie Chan also loved Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd and guys like that, so you see a lot of their stuff, of his stuff in Jackie Chan films. But includes all 32 of Keaton's silent shorts, 13 of which were produced in collaboration with comedians Roscoe Arbuckle, Fatty Arbuckle, and Al St. John. Yeah, Mr. Sushi, it's a Kino sale, man. I know, this is incredible. All right, next one up, we got Cannibal Apocalypse. I know one of you guys bought that one. Candy, which is a fun film. Actually, I like Candy. It's a weird film, but I like it. Canyon Passage, The Caper of the Golden Bulls, Captain Apache. I'm sure my dad would choose that one. And Captain Newman, MD. So this is a hard one. I'm not much of a cannibal person, but I do love John Saxon. I do already have Candy, so we'll leave that one out then. But I do. That is such a great cast. So we'll go with Captain Apache with a caveat to, like, Candy's definitely worth Candy. Like, let me show you the cast of Candy. So there you go. Marlon Brando, Richard Burton, James Coburn, Walter Matthau, Ringo Starr, and introducing Ulla Allen as Candy. And that's not even everybody that's in it. It is strange, but one heck of a cast, man. Like, but we're going to go with this time around. We're going with Captain Apache because, one, I love spaghetti westerns. You got Lee Van Cleef, Carol Baker, and Stuart Whitman. How can I look at that cover? Just look at the sexiness of that cover of Captain Apache. Spend $50 to get free shipping in the U.S. I wish I lived in the U.S. No, I don't. I love the U.S. I like visiting. I love to visit the U.S. I wish I lived. I don't know. I wish I lived in Morocco right now. That's. And I'm in Canada. He sings the title. There you go. Dad, he sings the title. Lee Van Cleef singing the title song. How can you not go with that? All right. So we got next a double feature, The Captain's Paradise and Barnacle Bill. It's just a fun little Alec Guinness double feature. John Forsythe in The Captive City. Then we got Michael Redgrave in The Captive Heart. We got The Cavran to Vakirs. I probably pronounced that wrong. I don't see like by genre here actually. Normally just going to the sale, I kind of have to do that. John Aston, exactly. We have, what's it, Caravan? I gotta read that right. Caravans with Anthony Quinn. And yeah, because I love the box sets, yeah, Carole Lombard. That's a classic one. We got Fast and Loose, Man of the World, and No Man of Her Own. Commentaries on Man of the World. Sam Deegan commentary right there. Like, don't have to go any farther. Sam Deegan commentary. Worth getting the set for that alone. All right, we got a Cary Grant set, Casanova 70, the Cat and the Canary. I love the Cat and the Canary, actually. The Chalk Garden, City on Fire. This is a cool one. And the Chamber. I want to choose this one here, but I also want to choose this one here because you got like Leslie Nielsen and Henry Fonda. Shag it. We'll keep on point. Ladies Should Listen, Wedding Present, and Big Brown Eyes. So there you go. 3 Cary Grant classics there. 2 audio commentaries. One with Wedding Present with Kat Ellinger. So there you go. Bam. Right there. Gotta have it. I can't buy any of these right now, but still, these are just suggestions. All right, this is the... Oh, this guy... Actually, we have National Lampoon's Class Reunion, which is a horror comedy. We got John Cleese in Clockwise. I got that. I got the old Anchor Bay DVD, that one, actually. Chuck Norris in Code of Silence. Then we have A Heart in Winter, which is a French film. Looks kind of erotic. That's kind of cool. Bruce Willis in Color of the Night. I actually really like that film. It's insane, and it's so easy to guess the killer in Color of the Night. It's so damn easy. And of course, we have Betty Davis and Michael Redgrave. Oh, sorry, Betty Davis. Bette Davis. Betty Davis. No, Betty. What am I thinking? And Michael Redgrave in Connecting Rooms. So, Code of Silence. As much as I love Class Reunion, I got to go with Code of Silence because one is Henry Silva. Yeah, and Henry Silva, always a great bad guy. Also, it has, I think it's Molly Hagan. What's her name again? Yeah, Molly Hagan. So Molly Hagan you'll know her when you see her. She's been in a lot of stuff for me where I used to watch Dallas when I was a kid. She played young Miss Ellie in the miniseries Dallas early years. But she's very charming in this, actually. Color of Night you have to admit that as soon as you see a certain character in Color of Night, you're like, yeah, I know what they're doing. I know who you are. A lot of sexy scenes in Color of Night. And I love the fact that Bruce Willis goes to visit this guy. Now, I'm not giving too much away, but goes to visit his friend. This is at the beginning of the film. His friend, gets murdered. And Bruce Willis says, I think I'll stay in his house. I think I'll just stay in his house and just pretty much take over his psychology group, his therapy group. Because that happens in real life. All right, we got Continental Divide. We got Convoy. My dad knows this film well. We made money off this film. We got... well, yeah, that's what's fun about it. We got James Woods' Cop. Jessica Lange in Country. William Bendix in Cover Up. And we have Cover Girl. Oh, that is so 80s. I so love it. You notice I'm picking some of this sleazier stuff then. But I will... Okay, I'm picking something. No, we'll go with Cover Up, which is a cool film. Dennis O'Keefe, Barb Britton, Alfred E. Green. When I read that first, I thought Alfred E. Newman. But I will go with Cover Up. But in all honesty, my heart was right here. Look at this. Look at this cover. With Jeff Conway, too, from Grease. How can you not want that? And it's got all their big 80s hairs. It's like Dynasty fashion. The sale is on right now, man. Well, this sale, Master Chaos, this Kino sale is going on right now. Indicator sale goes on tomorrow. And don't forget the pre-order for Mon Macabre also goes on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right, we got Crazy Legs Crane, The Crew, The Criminal, Crimson Cult, Cuba, and Curse of the Undead. I know my dad loves this one, and I got to choose it as well for this one here. It is the super fun, cheesy Curse of the Undead. Yeah, Master Cast, there's a lot of stuff going down right now. You're going to have to, like, get some stuff. So if you get like a bunch of stuff, make sure you do an unboxing with your better half, because those are hilariously fun. Just for those that don't watch when he unboxes like Vinegar Strand and stuff with his spouse, you gotta watch them. She's a very good sport. Curse of the Undead, yes, you should have this. Everybody should have this. Again, another film that has vampires and Western in it. We got Michael Pate in this one. Cinematography by Ellis W. Carter. The guy did Incredible Shrinking Man. Nice. Yeah, how can you not go this? This is, this is one. And it's what? What price is this one? $9.99. Look at this. Look how sexy this looks. See, Master, they lived the life of living with a YouTuber. That's, you gotta have a special patient personality for that. DC Cab, which I saw in the theater, by the way. Daisy Kenyon, such an amazing film with Joan Crawford. Dark Intruder, that's a really good movie actually. Dead of Night, Deadline USA, and The Deadly Trap. I like all these films, but I got to go with the original anthology. And look at this cover, too. Dead of Night. Michael Redgrave in definitely the scariest part of the film. Mervyn Johns, Googie Withers, Basil Radford. This is really, really good. If you have not seen this film, this is the one. This started the whole anthology craze. There was silent anthology sort of, but this really, really, really is good. So you got a commentary by Tim Lucas. You have a 75-minute making of remembering Dead of Night. See, I got the UK edition of this one. Oh hell yeah! That Fu Manchu set, Master Cast, I got it. It's a sexy beast. You get an extra poster with the set if you buy it straight from Indicator. So I'll definitely grab that one. I would like to get Force 10 actually. That's a good one. My better half loves that film. So this is the complete uncut UK version of Dead of Night. If you have never seen this film, it will creep you out, especially the scene with Michael Redgrave as a ventriloquist and his really, really creepy dummy that may or may not be alive. Okay, next we have Fred Dreyer of Hunter fame, and of course the football player, in Death Before Dishonor. We have Death on the Nile, Frederick March's Death Takes a Holiday. We have Deep Rising, DEFCON 4, shot in Halifax, and A Delicate Balance. Honestly, easy for me right here. As much as the other ones are fun, I really enjoy these Agatha Christie films with Peter Ustinov. They're always star-studded. They're fun watches, and it doesn't matter even after you know who the killer is. It's just so well done and so entertaining. You can just watch them just for fun, just with their cast and overall. Now look at this cast. Well, let's break it down. Break it down. Okay, Peter Ustinov. We got Mia Farrow, Olivia Hussey, Angela Lansbury, David Niven, Jack Warden, Maggie Smith, Simon McCorkindale, Manimal, George Kennedy, John Finch, Betty Davis, Jan Birkin, Lois Childs. So yeah, look at that. That is an incredible cast. And this is a really good film, actually. Death on the Nile I really like. And there's a new audio commentary for Howard Spurger, Stephen Mitchell, Nathaniel Thompson, Making a Death on the Nile, interview with Peter Ustinov, interview with Jane Birkin. Gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. We got into the next one. Oh, we got some good stuff here. Oh, this is going to be hard. This one's going to be really hard. We got Delivery Boys. We had the classic Deranged. Love this film. Robert Blossom's in this. Incredibly creepy, this one. Desert Fury, great Burt Lancaster film. Devil Times 5. I really do love this killer kid film. Oh yeah, DEFCON 4 is pretty short, shot in Halifax. I'd have to look it up though. I've been wrong before. Remember my Tina Krause thing? So look it up, Dungeon, just to make sure. I got Tina Krause on Facebook too, so that was like an unforgivable sin. I feel so bad. Devil's Express and Jess Franco's The Diabolical Dr. Z. I gotta look because ever since then I've sort of like second guessed myself on some of my supposed knowledge. Helps if I spell it right. If this is Maury Chagon, I'm pretty sure it's shot here in Halifax. I'm not in Halifax right now, but yeah, there you go. Halifax, Nova Scotia. For once, I got it. Oh, I love the redemption titles. Especially, man. I checked it, man. I'm right this time. I know, Zach. I'm sorry, man. Redemption titles are sexy as hell. And that's what we got to go. We got to go with it. We got to. We got to. We cannot miss out on this Jess Franco. There you go. This is the one. This is your choice. This is the one to choose. This is the baby. The Diabolical Dr. Z. Early Jess Franco. Not as sleazy as later Jess Franco. Just so you know. Just know that going in. Deranged is really good. Robert Blossom really as well. French language soundtrack with English subtitles. Audio commentary by Tim Lucas. Quattro Obsession, the films of Jess Franco. How can you not want it? Like, that's... See, that's the thing. So many good ones. Thank you. I get the start today. This was the hardest one to choose from. I love Devil Times 5. I really do. Devil's Express is such fun. Deranged is Halifax and Timberlea. Yep. All right. Diabolically Yours. Oh, I like the title of that. Diary of a Mad Housewife. I've said them for years. A Different Story, Disputed Passage, Diva, and William Hurt and the Doctor. Well, we'll give it to Diabolically Yours. It's a French thriller with Alain Delon. But in all honesty, I would go back up here and probably take Deranged at the Devil Times 5. I have the Deranged edition, I think, from Arrow. Like somebody else here has, actually. Like Goblin says. So let's get into the next one. Oh, this is a good one. So The Dogfather. For the Dogfather cartoon, that was one of the first times we got to see it. If you didn't see it on TV. Dogs is here. Don't Drink the Water. Jackie Gleason. We had Doom Watch with Ian Bannon and Judy Geeson. John Paul Belmondo's La Dulios. Such a good one. Peter Cushing. I'm ahead of Kino then, Cinematic Collector. That's pretty cool. I upgraded them a while back. I had to. I was like you, Matthew. I did a double feature. Just placed an order. I'm bad for your wallets, guys. I do apologize. I don't know what to choose here. Like, you get like the Fun of Dogs, or I love Doctor Who, and it's got Peter Cushing. But this John Paul Belmondo film is really friggin' good. It's like, he was a man back in his day. He was like charisma. Like, we got like Out of Commentary with Sam Deegan there. I chose right. The Demon Within Him. Interview with the First Assistant Director. Birth of the Detective Story. Melville style documentary. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I gotta put that on my Better Half's like list of movies. I know she'll want this. She will love this one. All right, we're at page 6, guys. Doctor Who and the Daleks. I love that one. Eagle and the Hawk. That's Frederick March. Great film. Oh, Evil Under the Sun. Yeah, there's Execution Song, Fire from Heaven, Farewell to Arms. You know what though? I love Evil Under the Sun. It's my favorite of these films. So out of all of the ones, out of like Murder on the Orient Express and Murder in the Nile, Evil Under the Sun has always been my personal favorite. What'd you get? Dead and oh yes, get Dead Night, Kill Baby Kill, Cat and the Canary, Trilogy of Terror, Wings of the Hawk 3D. Oh wow, nice. All good choices, man. You know what? I don't think I've listened. Have you listened to the commentary columns? I haven't listened to it yet, but I really should. Tom Savini was such a nice guy when I met him. We got a commentary with Hardest Berger, Steve Mitchell, and Daniel Thompson in the making of Evil Under the Sun. Yeah, I'm loving this one. Love this one. Oh yeah, my dad actually got me that Doctor Who set, so I would not get rid of it. A Farewell to Arms, Farewell Friend, Fatherhood, Fault. Look, should be Faust. Is that Faust? The Favor, and Feast of July. What are we going to go with here, guys? What do we go with here? Faust. Okay. Why does that look like an L? Yeah, we got to go with this one. How can you not go with a classic like that? Now look at that cover. It's Murnau. Thanks. I've been trying so far. But I know you're talking to John right now, so there we go. I just realized, because I'm slow tonight on the uptake, I just got off work. Oh, we got the German and U.S. version of the film. Piano score by orchestral score. We got like 3 different scores for this film. And a 53-minute making of documentary. Plus screen test footage of Ernest Lubitsch, abandoned 1923 production. That is cool, man. Yeah, I'm all over that. The Come to Take Me Away, haha, hee hee, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. Okay. Sean Crawford and Female on the Beach. Folks with 2 F's. It's a Roger Moore film. We got Yul Brynner in The File of the Golden Goose, but you know you got to go with one of these film noir Dark Side of Cinema box sets, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4 there. I don't know what's on which one. Let's look. We'll look at all 3 of these. We'll see. So with Volume 2 you get The Female Animal, The Price of Fear, Thunder on the Hill. Looks like a sexy set, man. Got a commentary on The Female Animal. I think that is that Colbert? On volume, come on, let me do it. Volume 3, we get Abandoned, The Lady Gambles, and The Sleeping City. There's a Barbara Stanwyck in there, so you're loving that already. 3 commentaries, not one. A Sam Deegan commentary, a Ket Ellinger commentary, Imogen Sarah Smith commentary. Holy crap. So far, this one's winning. Yeah, I heard about the Imogen box set, man. I've only got like that 2 of them on DVD. I think my dad has like a set of them. But I would definitely upgrade on that. Calcutta, An Act of Murder, and 6 Bridges Across. Can they beat those 3 commentaries on the last set? Can they do it? Can they? Commentary by Nick. Oh, we got a Sam Deegan commentary. Just buy all 3 of those. Just so cool. I'm marking these for future reference, by the way. All right, so it was a 3-way tie for those film noir box sets, but we'll go with volume 3. We're gonna go with volume 3. No, not volume 4, I think. No, 3. There we go. Hey there, Kubrick. Kino sale, man. Kino sale. We got Filmworker, Firebirds, Folly of Dolls on an August Moon. It's one of Bavi's films, not his best film. 5 Graves to Cairo, 5 Miles to Midnight, and Fixed Bayonet. So I'm going to give it to... Am I going to give it to Bava? No, not this time. I'm going to give it to Anthony Perkins and Sophia Loren in 5 Miles to Midnight. Why? Because I just really like Anthony Perkins. But I'd probably recommend if you're just going to grab one of them, like out of that lineup, get $5 because it's Bava. All right, The Flames of New Orleans, On Flick, which is a good film, really really good film. Foolish Wives, Force 10 from Navarro, A Foreign Affair, and Fort Massacre. Normally this is where I say you grab your Force 10, but the indicator sale is coming tomorrow, and there's a sexy looking box set for Force 10, and it is so much sexiness on that box set. It is a hard book. It is so cool. Hard box, a sexy box. So pass up on this version of Force 10 and go with, I'm getting classy here, guys, Jean-Pierre Melville again, with Alain Delon, Richard Crenna, Catherine Deneuve, the sexiness of Catherine Deneuve. And definitely pick up this one. A Paris police chief, played by Alain Delon, discovers that his nightclub owner friend, also leads a gang of bank robbers. When he's tipped off that the same robbers are planning a drug heist, the police chief races to defeat his two-faced friend. Meanwhile, the police chief is engaged in some double-crossing himself by sharing the same woman with the man he calls his friend. I'd say indicator. Oh yeah, definitely indicator for that. Watching Kino's Lisa and the Devil. Love that film. All right, we're at Foxfire, Frankie McCluskey, nope, Frankie and Johnny, Fuzz, Galileo, and The Gallant Hours. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna. You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'm gonna pick a film that nobody else would pick. I'm picking Fuzz. I am so picking Fuzz. So there's a series of books that were done called the 87th Precinct series. So there actually was a TV series based on those books, but this is kind of based on novels as well. This is a bit of an insane film. There's a great cast: Burt Reynolds, Jack Weston, Tom Skerritt, Yul Brynner, and Raquel Welch, and that is just a few of the actors within this film. It seems slightly, because it does play like an actual like police squad station and has more of a reality to it. Sometimes it feels a bit disjointed, but overall I think it's a really fun watch and one that I really enjoyed. But after I finished watching it the first time, I was like, did I like this? I'm not quite sure. But I did enjoy it much more on the second watch than I did on the first. All right. The Garden of Allah, The Ghostbreakers, The Glass House, Gold, The Good Son, and Sonny and Cher in Good Times. Well, I got to go with The Good Son. Not a lot of murder in this one. Not a lot because it was Macaulay Culkin, and they wouldn't let him, they couldn't let him go totally evil. They couldn't have him be the way they probably. They couldn't let him go to Mikey levels of evil. Mikey, by the way, put up MVD Rewind. Check it out. But look how evil he looks. They should have let him go like total on skits, like Psycho. And he kind of does, but not to the point that he should. You got David Morse, Wendy Crewson, David U. Kelly's in this one as well. Got interviews with the director and the actors. Mother Jugs and Speed. Mother Jugs and Speed is more of a linear, like plot-wise though. you gotta grab the Good Son. All right, we're on the last one on this page. Grace Quigley, Grandview, USA. Oh, that's good. The Great Alligator. God, the Great Scout and Cat House Thursday. I had to look really close to that one. I'm getting old. The Great Smoky Roadblock and the Greek Tycoon. What do you go with, man? So you got the Great Alligator right up against Grandview, USA. That's not fair. I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but I'm sorry, Alligators. It's by Sergio Martino. How can you not choose the Great Alligator? Look at this. Look at this cover. You got Barbara Bach, Mel Ferrer, Richard Johnson. It's by Sergio Martino. Got interviews, a roundtable discussion on this one here. Yeah, easily. Good Times with Sonny and Friedkin's first feature. See, there you go. Directed by, interview with the director, William Friedkin. And I'm sure this one my dad has or definitely knows about. But I still got to go with The Good Son. It's just such cheese. Okay, we're throwing some 4K into the mix here, guys. Throwing some 4K into the mix. We got Green Card, The Grissom Gang, The Gun and Betty Lou's Handbag. Actually, didn't mind that one. Gun Runners, I like that. It's Audie Murphy, so gotta love you some Audie Murphy. Gun Shy, Hannibal. I hate that movie, but 4K for $13. Ooh. Do I really though? Do I really? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Audie Murphy. It's shag it. Audie Murphy, Eddie Albert, Patricia Owens, Everett Sloan, the great Everett Sloan, and introducing Jeter Hall. I'm giving it to the Gunrunners. But Hannibal in 4K, that's a really good price for that. Oh, we got Hannibal Brooks, Hard Country, Hard to Hold, Hatchet for the Honeymoon, Haunted Honeymoon. I think my sister Melissa would be actually like that one. And Wanted. Do you know what I'm choosing here? Heather Trini. You gotta guess what I'm choosing for this one. A lot of you are thinking, you know what? He's going to choose Redemption. He's going to choose Hatch for the Honeymoon because he really likes that film. You'd be right that I really like that film. But you know what I'm choosing? I saw this movie in theater when I was a kid, and what year did this one come out? 84. So I was 13. 84 is a good year for me, actually. And I loved this movie. I just wish that they had the music videos on here too. Because, you gotta love somebody on Hard to Hold soundtrack. Still love that. What's Haunted Honeymoon? It's a fun film, actually. Cheesy fun, but I picked the cheesiest of all. I picked Rick Springfield. Yeah, Springfield. So we got Gene Wilder, Gilda Radner, Don DeLuise. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if my dad's still here or not. But if he is, I'm pretty sure this is the one that that Melissa liked a lot. My sister. Oh, he's really good in Californication. I love that series, by the way. Oh, Rick Springfield started out like acting-wise on General Hospital, Jason. He was like Dr. Noah Drake, and then of course he went on to do like stuff like Californication. His big feature film is Hard to Hold. All right, Heartbreak Hotel, Hell Bent, Hidden Fear, Highballin', High Heels and Low Lifes, and Highway to Hell. I do love Highballin', but gotta go with it. Got star-studded cast, great film, highly underrated. Look at good old Sergeant Bedlam there in Highway to Hell. We got Chad Lowe, Christy Swanson, Pamela Gidley, Richard Farnsworth, Patrick Bergin, Ben Stiller, Jerry Stiller, Anna Mears, Amy Stiller, Gilbert Godfrey as Hitler. It seems like one that she liked. I think I remember her saying she liked it. Highway to Hell. You gotta love this one. It is such a fun film. And the late Kevin Peter Hall is in this one as well. Of course, he played the Predator in Predator. And it's such a fun mix that works. You get this like some of these action, comedy, horror hybrids, and some like have the wrong like level of each. Like you got to be careful when you're making a film like that, because when you do a film like that, you can go too far in one direction and ruin the whole mix. Highway to Hell is one of those that manages to just get it right. So if you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend it. All right, The Hills Run Red, The Hitchhiker, Hollywoodland. I love Hollywoodland. Holy Man, Eddie Murphy. And I can give me that one. Harold Pinter's The Homecoming, and Hope Springs, and it's The Hitchhiker. Ida Lupino, classic one. Evan O'Brien. Reloved Hitchhiker, so that's getting it. I like Nightmare Beach, actually. That's an Umberto Lenzi film. It's more slasher than giallo. And Twice Toed Tales is fun. Twice Toed Tales is more comedic, but I actually do like that one. Hi. All right, so here we got The Hot Touch, The House on 92nd Street, I Wake Up Screaming, great movie by the way, with Victor Mature and Betty Grable. I Walk Alone, another fantastic film with Burt Lancaster and Elizabeth Scott. I'll Be Seeing You, and my choice is I, the Jury. So we got Armand Assante, Barbara Carrera, Alan King, Lauren Landon. Now, how much you like this movie is going to depend on one thing. Do you like nudity? Are you bothered by sleazy films? Do you like sleazy detective movies? If those are like things like, oh, I like nudity, I like sleazy detective movies. Oh, Nightmare Beach is Lenzi, Matthew. Oh, Hitcher in the Dark, which looked before, but Nightmare Beach is Umberto Lenzi. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check again, but I thought it was. So I, the Jury. If you don't have this one, it's an '80s classic. It's Armand Assante, in the role of Mike Hammer, and it's all over it is hyper violent. Just so you know, it's hyper violent, hyper sleaze. It's just so over the top. It's so 80s. All right. We got The Ice Harvest, The Iceman, The Iceman Cometh, In Celebration, Indiscretion, and Inside Moves. None of these are like jumping out at me. But, is that the Bee Gees? No, it's John Savage. Okay. When I saw it, buddy, thought it was the Bee Gees. Sleaze, please, then, dude, you gotta. Michael, do you not have I, the Jury? Like, seriously, you got this, like, insane, like, slasher killer and a house full of sexual debauchery. Armand Assante at his most violent. Like, people had issues with it back in the day because it was so violent. And it was so much. It was so in your face. But yes, oh my God, Michael, I put that in your library today. So I don't know a lot about this one, but I'm going to choose it because why not? It looks good. Sometimes there's going to be a lot to choose from. Sometimes it's not going to be much for me. The Inspector Clouseau, I had the Alan Arkin version. Intermezzo, the Internecine Project, The Interpreter, and The Invisible Invaders. I'm going to go with The Invisible Invaders. That sounds cool, man. I don't know if I've seen this one. I think I have, years ago. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah, why not? This is fun. It's cheese. Let's place an order. Bay of Blood, excellent. 8 Million Ways to Die. Let me know what you think of that one. That's a really strange one. I love it, though. Black Sabbath, Breakheart Pass, great one. Burnt Offerings, incredible. Executioner's Song, going to make you cry, man. Martian Chronicles, Mr. Majestic, Rosemary Murders, Stranger Monks, Trilogy of Terror. Solid, Mark. Really solid order. And play Risk on TV. But it's find a way to make a Screen Rant video about it. Like, tell them you want to do a video on Mike Hammer, or 80s films, or extremely over-the-top 80s films that push the limits, and then write it off as a business expense. Okay, we got Invitation to a Gunfighter. Always Rains on Sunday. Jack the Giant Killer, with actually has a musical version of Jack the Giant Killer on there. Jacques Briel is alive and well and living in Paris. That is one my better half would choose in a second. She actually schooled me on who Jacques Briel is because I did not know. Ingrid Bergman in Joan of Arc and Just Visiting. So I would choose Jack the Giant Killer. But then I would feel bad and I would go back and I would choose this one here because he's like a singer, a poet. I got to listen to some of his stuff and it was pretty amazing. So not for everybody, but definitely if you like music. God, it's 14 years old. I know. I'm part of your audience, dude. But I'll take the 14-year-old comment any day. All right, the kid stays in the picture. Kill Baby Kill, Kind Hearts and Cornets. Cornets, that's a good one. King the Mountain, Kiss Before. I love Kiss Before Dying. The Kiss Before the Mirror. I want to choose Kill Baby Kill, but I gotta go with Kiss Before Dying. Such a good. Robert Wagner plays a really good killer of women. He does, doesn't he? He's just so. Robert Wagner is just so good in playing this person that kills females. Yeah. I am sure. I'm willing to bet that Christopher Walken thinks that Robert Wagner was extremely realistic in A Kiss Before Dying. I'm willing to bet that Christopher Walken thinks that Robert Wagner was chillingly realistic in A Kiss Before Dying. All right. Kiss the Blood Off My Hands, The Knack and How to Get It, Conga, Krakatoa, East of Java, Kundin, and Ladybug. I want to see what this one here is, by the way. Richard Lester. Ooh. Who's in this one? I haven't made this my choice yet. I just want to see who's in it. Michael Crawford, okay. Family Opera, Rita Tushingham. Jacqueline Bissell. Jane Birkin, Charlotte. Oh, good cast. It's alleged. It's alleged. Like nobody knows. The boat there. Christopher Walken was on the boat with Robert Wagner, and a girl that was deathly afraid of water somehow drowned. But that's been like the kind of like, nobody knows for sure. So I'm not saying Robert Wagner killed his wife. I'm not going into that territory. I'm just saying that Christopher Walken definitely thinks so. Gotta go with Conga. Special edition. King Kong, Godzilla vs. King Kong is coming out. Conga is here. Kong is here. And look at this cover. Oh, it's so sexy. Lost in the African jungles for over a year, Dr. Charles Decker, played by Michael Goff. Oh, Michael Goff's the man. Has returned to England with Conga, a baby chimpanzee. Disappearing into his lab, the mad botanist begins work on what he believes will be his greatest achievement, having witnessed a Baganda witch doctor's use of a rare carnivorous plant to produce accelerated animal growth. Decker injects Conga with the same serum, then hypnotizes the gorilla-sized chimp into brutally murdering his enemies. When the berserk ape overdoses on the serum and grows to a gargantuan size, suddenly the city of London comes under attack, and only the British Army can reckon with Conga's uncontrollable rage. All right. Just ordered Bay of Blood, $5 for an August Moon, Hatch for Honeymoon. Solid titles. Loving your Bava picks there. Hopefully I steered you right, Kubrick. Hopefully you're having fun with it. All right. Up next we got The Landlord, Last Dance with Sharon Stone, The Last Hunter, The Last Valley, Last Year in Maryland, and Bob Hope, The Lemon Drop Kid. I kind of want to go for Bob Hope there. Yes, let's do it. Let's fun. Let's do. Although Last Hunter. Oh no. We got Antonio Margaretti. We got Tissa Farrow, David Warbeck, John Steiner. How can I not pick a movie that has John Steiner in it? For those that don't know, John Steiner is a guy that Michael Goff is Alfred from Batman, from the Tim Burton Batman films, and also I guess known for being in the first the horror Dracula with Christopher Lee. But this has John Steiner, and John Steiner, my friends, is one of my favorites. He was in the movie Tenebrae, one of my favorite De Argento films. So even though I don't remember this film at all, it's directed by Antonio Margheriti, and it's got John Steiner and David Warbeck. So man, I would choose that. All right, Let's Kill Uncle, Lifeboat, Jules Verne's The Light at the Edge of the World, Lightning Over Braddock, Line of Demarcation, Peter O'Toole and Katharine Hepburn, The Lion in Winter. Lifeboat. I think this is a highly underrated Hitchcock film that doesn't get talked about enough. Tallulah Bankhead, William Bendix, Walter Slezak, Mary Anderson. It's just an incredible cast. Canada Lee. What better name can you have than Canada Lee, right? You got Christopher Lee at the Lee at the end of your name and Canada at the beginning. Henry Hall's in this one. I love Lifeboat. And if you've never seen Lifeboat, you owe it to yourself. We got 2 audio commentaries, one with Tim Lucas, one with Drew Casper. We got a making of Lifeboat here. Really good film. Really stands the test of time. Put a lot of work in that restoration. See there. Now I've chosen right, Zach. I've chosen right. You do got to check out Tenebrae, man. It's really good. Hopefully I didn't overhype it for you, but I really like that film. We got Gary Cooper, The Life of a Bengal Lancer. Kirk Douglas, Lonely Are the Brave. The Long and the Short and the Tall. We got Long Riders. Lord Love a Duck and Lorenzo's Oil. It ain't going to be Lorenzo's Oil. Let's go with The Life of a Bengal Lancer. Because I like director Henry Hathaway. I like Gary Cooper. J. Carrol Nash is in this. Young J. Carrol Nash. That's kind of cool. Here's a harder one, though. We got Losing It. I did like that film, actually, when I was a kid. Lost Highway. Oh, we know what's going to win. Lost in the Stars. Love Amongst Ruins. Love Me Deadly. Oh, that's cool, too. I Love Me Tonight, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I do know he makes his... David Lynch's Lost Highway is a hypnotic masterpiece. Bill Pullman, Patricia Arquette, Balthazar Getty. I just love this film. It is insane. I love the music in this movie. It is gorgeously beautiful music. Robert Blake is terrifying in Lost Highway. He really is. And if you have not seen this film, you really owe it to yourself too. Luther, Mad Love, Madam X. Oh, Lana Turner. Made for Each Other, Madigan, The Magic Sword. I want to go with The Magic Sword, but I love me some Lana Turner. This is kind of soap opera-y, but that's kind of my bag. John Forsythe, Ricardo Montalban. Welcome to Fantasy. I'm not even going to try it. Burgess Meredith. Keir Dullea is in this one. That's cool. So I'm going to go with that. Kick back from these labels. Man, I wish. I don't think I'd be able to take it. They can send me movies. That's what they could do. They can send me films. They can send me films and t-shirts. I'd be glad with that. All right. We got The Maids, McGree, and Sam Case. McGree Sets a Trap. Mae Van Doren Film Noir Collection. That's really good. My dad has that. The Man Between. A Man Called Adam, actually, too. I love the music in that one. I'm not quite sure, though. I'm pretty sure we got some great, people. Mel Torme. Janet Dubois, Lola Falana, Louis Armstrong, Frank Sinatra Jr. But I gotta go. I'm going with McGree Sets a Trap. I really love the McGree, and I like the recent ones with Ron Atkinson as well. But Jean Gabin really, really gets it, and I love these films. We have both of these, and I'm glad we do. But the Mamie Van Doren set, oh man, she's such a sexy lady too. The Man Called Noon, Man from Del Rio, The Man in the Glass Booth. Just in case you weren't sure that there's like Nazis in it, you can see the SS symbol right there. Man in the Shadows, Man in the East with Terence Hill, and The Man Who Haunted Himself. Easy choice with The Man Who Haunted Himself right here. Great film. Great Roger Moore one. And Roger Moore's personal favorite film, actually. So you get an audio commentary with Roger Moore there, and uncredited writer-producer Brian Forbes, moderated by Jonathan Southcott, and we got Masters of Horror Joe Dante and Stuart Gordon speaking about The Man Who Haunted Himself. That was an easy choice. All right, The Marrying Man, I love the Martian Chronicles. The Mask. It is time to put on the mask. The Master, Max and the Junkman, and Midnight Lights. So I'm going with The Master. Lee Van Cleef fighting Shokuzuji. Ninjas. Every week ninjas. Ninjas all around. You cannot not love The Master. Look at Shokuzuji. Demi Moore is in an episode. George Lazenby, Crystal Bernard, George Maharis, David McCallum, Doug McClure, William Smith, another of my dad's favorites actually, and Stuart Whitman. So yeah, and there's trailers. They do have a lot of good stuff. Underrated as a company, by the way. We got The Midnight Man, The Milagro Beanfield War, The Mindbenders, The Minion, The Mirror Crack, The Master. I love these Agatha Christie films, so it's going to be The Mirror Crack. Elizabeth Taylor, Tony Curtis, Geraldine Chaplin, Angela Lansbury, Edward Fox, Kim Novak, and Rock Hudson. I will always choose an Agatha Christie film on these lists here. Mo Better Blues, good film actually. Modesty Blaze, I love Modesty Blaze too. The Monster, that's actually fun. Monster Dog, Mr. Majestic, Mr. Wrong. Mr. Majestic. I'm a big Charles Bronson fan. Really like this film. Love the artwork on it. It does make it hard to choose. How many pages are there of these things? I thought, okay, there'd be like 5 to 10 pages. I'm doing my best, man. There's a lot of titles here. Mumford, My Boyfriend's Back, My Favorite Brunette, My Gun is Quick, My Journey Through French Cinema. Oh, that sounds interesting. My Science Project. This is not... Seriously? My Boyfriend's Back. Tracy Lynn, I love Tracy Lynn. She's in this. Philip Seymour Hoffman, early role for him. Mary Beth Hurt. Matthew McConaughey, Cloris Leachman, the late Cloris Leachman. I'm going to start going faster. Naked Alibi, Needful Things, Nellie and Monsieur Arnaud, Neptune Factor. That's a fun film. Never Fear, Never Steal Anything Small, James Cagney. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, let's go with James Cagney. I personally like this one. It's not going to be for everybody, but The Order of the Mask, that's kind of cool. Canadian exploitation, Amy. Newman's Law with George Papard. The Night My Number Came Up. Night People. Night Strangler. Oh, this was not going to be fair. The Nightcomers and Nightmare Beach. I love The Night Strangler. I love Nightmare Beach. I'm going to give it to Nightmare Beach. Not only is this got an awesome kick-ass cover, not only is it a fun little film, but you get a Sam Deegan commentary as well. Pretty sure you do, because I own this one. Yep, Sam Deegan commentary and an interview with Claudio Simonetti. So Yes, this Nightmare Beach film is scored by Claudio Simonetti of Goblin fame. So if you like your Goblin music, if you like your Dario Argento stuff, you are going to like Nightmare Beach. The Orchids from Miss Blandish, The Norseman, Not as a Stranger, Not Wanted, Nothing Sacred, The Nude Bomb. Oh, there we go. Saw this in theater. The Nude Bomb. It's, of course, the Get Smart feature-length film. For some reason, the girl that played 99 wasn't in it. And instead, I think Sylvia Crystal, Sylvia Crystal was in the film. Which saddened all of us who had spent years wanting to see 99 naked in a film. The Oblong Box, Old Boyfriends, The Omega Syndrome, One Good Cop, 1 Million Years BC, and Ordeal by Innocence. So these are getting harder. But I'm going to choose The Oblong Box, though The Omega Syndrome is really, really up there. Who did that one again? Yeah, it's got Vincent Price, Christopher Lee. I can't not choose Vincent Price, Christopher Lee. Terrifying looking cover too. The Nude Bomb was cheese on top of cheese. All right, we got double feature. The Other Side of the Mountain. The Other Side of the Mountain Part 2. The Outer Limits. The Outer Limits 2. The Outlaw. PJ. Panic. Well, honestly, everybody should have The Outer Limits. It's a really good film, Kubrick. I really think you're going to like it. It was Roger Moore's personal favorite film that he made out of every film that he did. So let me know what you think of it. I really think you'll like it. She's not in it, Dungeon, unfortunately. But I would have, as a young man, I would have killed for that. So Outer Limits, yeah. If you don't have these sets, they're beyond good. Like beyond good. Like 32 episodes on the first set. Just look at the cast that you got here. Martin Landau, Leonard Nimoy, Robert Duvall, Robert Culp, Warren Oates, Bruce Dern, Ralph Meeker, Vera Miles, Carol O'Connor, Donald Pleasance, Cliff Robertson, Martin Sheen, Henry Silva. You got commentaries on like a ton of these films here. A 40-page booklet. You get into the second set, and they just like don't have as many episodes, but they got so many features. so many features on the second set. You want the first set, which has the most episodes. You want the second set because they have some really, really good features on there, including Demon with the Glass Hand. And I think it was Kubrick. Was it Kubrick mentioned last night that when we were talking about the Terminator, somebody mentioned it, that about like Harlan Ellison like suing James Cameron for the Terminator, and that's because of this story right here, Demon with the Glass Hand. And if you want to see like actual original version, like this, where Terminator kind of came from, Demon with the Glass Hand. Aside from like the features and stuff in this one, there's like segments, there's interviews, there's a 73-minute like museum of television and radios, like festival talking about the Outer Limits with David Show and Joseph Stefano. Just so much great stuff. Promos. There's still nothing wrong with your television set. But yeah, if you don't have the Outer Limits, get that. Like, get that. Like above, like so many other things, get that. Panic Near Zero, The Paradigm Case, Paradise, 3D, Parasite, Perfect Friday, and Phantom of the Opera. So Phantom of the 10,000 Leagues. I love Paradigm Case. It's a great artistic film, but I'd go with Parasite. 3D Demi Moore, guys. Get it in 2D and 3D. Lots of cheese. $20 pages. I'm getting there, man. Phantom of the Opera, Philadelphia, Pink Panther, Pink Panther, Pink Panther, Pink Panther. I'm going to make the bold choice of choosing Pink Panther. And on this one here, although I do like Michael Dudikoff with Platoon Leader and Golden Boys, I'm going to still choose Pink Panther. All right. Pool of London, Porky's 2 and Porky's Revenge. Ooh. Up Shadows, Portrait in Black. That's actually a good Lantern film. Premature Burial. I think my dad would choose that one. But I am going to choose Porky's 2 and Porky's Revenge because I am Canadian. And got to represent, man. Next up, we got Le Professionnel. Yeah, it's going to win. The Public Eye, The Puppet Masters. That's a good one. Puzzle of a Downfall Child, Power Maniac's Love Story. And one I can't pronounce. But it's Henry George Clouseau. And I do love that film, but The Professional, I really like. John Paul Belmondo is amazing in this film. He's amazing in everything, but I just really like this film. We got Raggedy Man, The Raging Moon, The Rare Breed, Rawhead Rex, the Steelbook edition of it, by the way, guys. Rawhide, and John Gavin and Lena Ventura. That's a good one. But I got to go with my roots, guys. I got to go with Rawhead Rex. I got this one, by the way. Look how sexy that Steelbook looks, though. Look how sexy that is. Does anybody not have Rawhead Rex? If you don't, you can get the Steelbook edition of it. I know what I have to do. I apologize. I got to let my voice calm down for 1 second before I go to the next one. So take a sexy look at Rawhead Rex while I do something so that I don't have to do it later. All right. There's a ton of features around Rawhead Rex, by the way. Like right there, there's a ton of features. All right. We're down to page, thank God we're at page 17. It is really good. Rawhead Rex is a lot of fun, by the way. And it's brutal. It doesn't take any it doesn't like soft pedal it. It takes some big. You can be an adult, you can be a kid. Rawhead Rex will kill your ass. The Real McCoy with Kim Basinger and Val Kilmer. The Red Ball Express, Reginald Denny. Retroactive, James Belushi. Return from the Ashes. Return of Sabata. I'm going to go with Return of Sabata, although I do like The Real McCoy. I got to go with Lee Van Cleef, man. Love the Sabata films. All right, The Return of the Musketeers. I love that one. Return to Macon County. I actually like that too. Revenge of the Ninja, Revolt Slaves, Rhinoceros, and Richmond's Wife. Well, how can I not go with one with Revenge of the Ninja? I can't not do it. There better be 20 pages at this point. My voice almost gone. The River, Rock Hudson, Roland and Ratfink, Room at the Top, Roommates, and Rosemary Murder. Which one is Rock Hudson? Rosemary Murder is really good. Seminole, The Golden Blade, Bengal Brigade. That's a Bud Boddicker film on here. Yeah, I got to go with this. I'm a huge Bud Boddicker fan. I do love the Rosemary Murders, though. Rough Night in Jericho is a really good film. Sailor Fell from Grace, SOS Titanic, Salam Bombay. No, Rough Night in Jericho. Hands down. George Papard, Dean Martin, Gene Simmons. Just a quality film. I did the February package, actually. I'll show you actually in a minute. My God, there's 22 pages. Savage Weekend. Scream and Scream. Scissors. Oh, damn it. I gotta do Savage Weekend. William Sanderson's on this one. Cheesy fun. Love the cover as well. I love when you guys like choose your own like choices as well. Because you don't got to go with mine. 7 Days to Noon, 7 Bloodstained Orchids, you're winning. Oh wait, Serpent's Lair. Ooh, she's sexy too. Serial Killer, Sergio Leone Westerns, and Paul Newman. See, these are on Blu-ray, I think. If these were like 4K, I would choose these here in a second. But they're not 4K, so let's choose 7 Bloodstained Orchids with Antonio Sabato, directed by Roberto Lenzi. Hell yeah. So many good films here. She will choose the remake of She. That was kind of fun. And for the next one, we're going to choose Oh So Evil My Love. I haven't even seen that one, but it sounds good. The Slasher. Are we going to choose a slasher? No, we're not going to choose slasher. It's fun. It's cheese. Joan Collins is on it. Young Joan Collins. Shagged. We'll choose a slasher. I was going to choose Slayground, but I love 7 Bloodstained Orchids. I don't own it. I really need to get that one. Soldier, Soldier Blue, Someone Behind the Door, Son of Ali Baba, Son of Pink Panther, Son of Soldier. I really like Soldier, actually. Directed by James Glickenhaus. Good friend of mine on here, Matthew, actually knows the guy that was the cinematographer for this film, that shot this film. And I really do like Soldier. No, the Vinegar Cinema Boxing was the Forgotten Jolly Volume 3, Fear, and Hitcher in the Dark, which I'll show you in a second before I finish the video up. Marlene Dietrich's Song of Norway, Sound Barrier, Space Invaders, Spetters, and The Spiral Staircase. Gotta go with Spiral Staircase. Ever notice how good looking these films are? Buster Keaton, you got Stand Alone, which I think was a Scorpion release, Sting 2, Stingray, Stone Cold Dead, and Straight to Hell. I'm going straight with Stone Cold Dead. It's fun to do, like pick along. Strange Among Us, Street Law, Street People, Stretch, Stunt Squad, and Sudden Terror. I love Sudden Terror, but I'm going to go Street Law. It's Enzo Castellari, Franco Nero, Barbara Bach. Really do like this film. Easy choice. Sudden Terror's a... we got Sugar Hill. The Sweeney movies are there, but Sports Local Sheriff is good. But Sugar Hill, if you don't own Sugar Hill, this is a really, really good film. It is it's kind of a blaxploitation horror film. Straight Hell, you find Alex Cox's Wildest West. My favorite Alex Cox Western was his most recent one, which kind of like went in different genres. The Rashomon one. But Sugar Hill, 100%. 100%. If you don't own Sugar Hill, you should own Sugar Hill. That's really good. Sweet Charity, get the indicator for that one. Swing Vote, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. There's a trilogy set of that put out. The System, Take the Money and Run. No. Taking Care of Business. This is hard. I'm going to go with System. Michael Winter film, so it'll be kind of sleazy. Oliver Reed, Harry Andrews, David Hemmings, Not Pam Grier. But Sugar Hill is one of those films that I was surprised that I didn't know before I saw it, and quickly became a favorite. Taking Beverly Hills, Talking Walls, The Tamarind Seed, Tell Them Willie Boys Here, Tender Mercies, and Terminal Velocity. I really love Terminal Velocity, but I also really love Tender Mercies, to be honest with you. Like, I thought it was a really good film. You know what? I'm gonna pick something different. I'm gonna pick Tender Mercies because I like the film. Tess Harper, Robert Duvall, Betty Buckley, Wilford Brennan, and Ellen Barkin. I just really like that movie. It's a blaxploitation film, but it also has the blaxploitation aspect of like there's horror in it, and it's done really well. Hey there, Matthew. Kino sale, man. Texas Across the River, There's Always Tomorrow, They Came From Beyond Space, They Made Me Fugitive, The Third Lover, Thomas Crown. I really love Thomas Crown Affair. But this is cheese. Freddie Francis, holy yeah, hell yeah. They Came From Beyond Space. Look at this cover. How can you not choose that? It's got a Hammer director. It is a cool looking steelbook. And it's a good film, man. There's a lot of great features on there. See, maybe these companies should hire me. Thousand Crowns, Three Sisters, Thursday, Tijuana Toes. That's a fun one. Richard Widmark. I gotta go with Tony Curtis. I love Tony Curtis. I think so. I think he was at least nominated. I'm not sure if he won. I'm not big with the Oscar stuff. I don't know a lot about the Oscars, so I'd be lying if I told you knew for sure. Dungeon. The Perfect Furlough, The Great Imposter, 40 Pounds Trouble. Yes. Hell yes. Commentaries on every one of the films. Two Cat Ellinger commentaries. That is so cool. I get my love of Tony Curtis from my dad, actually. Topaz, Toy Soldiers, The Train. Train is a really good film. Transmutations, Transylvania 6 5000, Track Baby. Easily The Train. One of my favorite John Frankenheimer films of all time is The Train. Burt Lancaster, Paul Scofield, Jean Moreau. It is so good. This is such a good movie. They're tempting you, man. They got a lot of tempting stuff. There's 22 pages of it, Matthew. But I understand. Trilogy of Terror 2, Tristan is Old. Trouble Bound, Twice Told Tales. That's another good one. The Underneath, Trilogy of Terror, and Trilogy of Terror 2. That list of sleeves: Devil's Express, Devil Times 5, Dogs, Panic, Parasite, The Black Gestapo, Serpent's Lair, Lost Highway. Then you're done for a while. Until tomorrow when the big sale comes out, right, for our indicator. So it's Trilogy of Terror 2. Everybody has those in their collection. I don't have part 2 yet. I got to get it, though. I actually like part 2 better than part 1 a bit. The Unholy 4, The Unseen. Some Heroes, Up the Creek. I love Up the Creek. Uphill All the Way. Wait, is this The Unseen, the one I got? Danny Steinman, right? So The Unseen, if you don't have this one. Oh, Zach, do you have The Unseen? This is good. So I got the initial Scorpion releasing edition of this one. It's got Barbara Bach, Stephen Furst in a very unique role for Stephen Furst. It's directed by Danny Steinman, who directed Savage Streets and also Friday 13th Part 5. But we'll... It's a good one. Sergio Terra's a good one, man. It's got more horror aspects than the first one has. I showed both of them to my better half and to my kids. My kids got a little bit bored with the original Trilogy of Terror, as did my better half, to be honest with you. But they loved Trilogy of Terror too, and thought it was much creepier. But if you don't have The Unseen, this is really good. I really like this film. Basically, it's a pretty simple film. Barbara Bach is this reporter, and she's going up to do this story, and some of her friends go and join her, and they can't get into this hotel, so they go to this this kind of boarding house. There's a bunch of features on here, including the Katrina's Nightmare Theater host wraparounds. Definitely a solid title that I would recommend. And if you're a slasher fan, I'm not sure if Chris Sloan is still here or not. He's not funny in this movie, Dungeon. It's a very different role for Stephen First. Let's just put it that way. All right. Valdez is coming. Valentino, the Vikings. Van Ruitenfork and Brown, The Wanderers. Good Ken Wall film, by the way. Wanted Dead or Alive. So I want to choose Wanted Dead or Alive, but I think my dad would disown me if I didn't choose the Vikings. So we're choosing the Vikings, which is a really good film. Kirk Douglas and Tony Curtis, Ernest Borgnine, Janet Leigh. Such a quality film. All right, The War, The Warlord, Washington Square, The Whispers, White Squall, and White Zombie. Oh, it's like a slasher film, done. It's like a straight up slasher film. Like White Zombie all the way right there. It's just such a good movie. Wings of the Hawk. Oh, like 3D. Winter Kills. That's another good one. Wolf Lake. I've been wanting to get Wolf Lake for a long time. Woman in Hiding. The Woman in Red. Oh, I love this film. It's not in theater. I think it's slightly rapey, but I got to go with Wolf Lake. Rod Steiger. Robin Matson, of course, from, well, she did a lot of soap operas, actually. Jerry Harden from, well, X-Files. Richard Hurd. I knew I know better than that. Wolf Lake, definitely, that's my choice right there. Oh, we're at the last one. Here we go. This is a hard one. X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes. Young Gary, where you get to see a kaiju film where the monster gets stoned and dances with a kid. I'm not lying. That happens in the film. Young Doctors in Love. I saw that in theater. That's a good one. The Young in the Heart. Zoltan Hound. Oh. X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes is a better film. But my love of cheese wins out. Michael Pataki. Reggie Nalder. Jose Ferrer. Let me know what you think of Wolf Lake. I'm actually kind of... That's one's always been in my cart, but I've never managed to get it. I always wanted to get Wolf Lake. But there we go. From A to Z, the Kino sale. Oh, well, I'm here. Will I still have a voice? It's time for the 2-minute chill. First off, if you haven't yet hit that like button, make sure that you have. It helps the channel a lot. There are 45 of you watching. Only 28 of you have hit the like button so far. Tisk, tisk, tisk. My voice is almost gone. I do this for you guys. Hit the like button, man. You know you can do it. Spike the like. There is a donation link down down below if you ever want to donate to the channel. It doesn't have to be a live video to do that. It's very highly and muchly appreciated. If you think I don't want to just go out and donate, I want to see something. I want to see something for my money. Well, that's why we have a Cult of Cinema merchandise store. You can get a Cult of Cinema face mask, the Futures Franco T-shirt, the surprisingly popular Cult of Cinema movie library T-shirt with my face on it. It's Cult of Cinema approved T-shirt and the Cult of Cinema approved mug as well. And those are ways that you can help with the channel and keep things going, so that I can keep making these videos. Anywho, my name is Aaron. My voice is going. For those that came in late, what I got today was the Beastmaster replacement disc. The Fear. Ooh, with Wes Craven in an acting role. The Hitcher in the Dark. There's nudity on the cover. And the Forgotten Jolly incredible, amazing box set. With 3 films, which I will take out for a second. You're going to want this one, Dad. So when the sale comes up, this is what we're going to want to get. Autopsy, Murder Mansion, Crazy Desires of a Murder. I kind of want to watch that one the most. But there you go. Maybe give him a call or send him an email. But excellent stuff. I will be reviewing all these down the road. And there you go. I am Aaron. You guys, you're the call to cinema. Remember, I unlocked 3 Patreon videos. Even if you're not going to join Patreon, check out those videos before they go back to in locked position again. I did one on the Bruce Springsteen Born in the USA album. It's one of the videos I'm most proud of making. So if you haven't looked at that one, please do. Have a great night. Watch some good movies. Have some fun. I've had a blast with you guys. Get some Kino stuff. Get ready for tomorrow. Mon Macabre's big pre-order. The big indicator sale. Lots of stuff. Way too much stuff. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you again here soon.